Welcome to the safest part of town. Well, that's if you don't count all the exploding vehicles that may get in the way of your daily commute. Thank God some of us take the train in. Burnout Crash is Criterion's latest venture, now available on Xbox Live Arcade and the PlayStation Network for all of you guys to go and take a look at. Well, we've been playing this for the last few weeks, and oh my, isn't it challenging? If only someone can divulge some amazing tips to make this game any easier. You've got it, Buster. Let's take a look at Road Trip, probably the most tricky out of all the modes. In Road Trip, you must stop the traffic getting through, and you have 5 lives to do so. Every time a vehicle passes through unscathed, you lose a life. So, here are 5 tips to keep you safe. At number 5. Obviously, you want to make sure nothing gets past you. Start off by beginning to create a roadblock. Your first priority is to make sure nothing gets through. Think about blowing stuff up a little later. Coming in at number 4. Oh, hello there, Dr. Beat. You're here to help? Yep. The friendly neighborhood doctor will come twice in each game to cover up any lives you may have lost. Otherwise, you'll get a visit from the bank truck.
Bank truck! Making a withdrawal is a blast.
He'll come from the most vulnerable entrance on the map, so use this as a notification of where you should be looking to create a roadblock. Oh, and do make sure he gets through safely.
Nice!
Driving in from junction number 3. It's time to wreak havoc. You've got a nice pile of cars, right? Not for much longer, because they're going to be on fire! Yep, let's blow those truckers up. Simply trigger your crash breaker as close to the center as possible. This will cause them to ricochet off each other and hopefully cause some serious structural damage, or even fall into the pit of doom. If traffic isn't en route, then feel free to stick with them, while continually setting off your crash breaker and continuing the carnage.
Nice!
Oh, hello there, number 2! Gold. Always believe in your soul. These were once mortal words from Spandau Ballet. However, today, they live in the most expensive things on the junction. Yep, the biggest bonuses. Each map has a gold car for you to blow up. Seeking these out and you'll score some serious wonga. Oh, and make sure you go back and set them alight. We wouldn't want to lose out on any additional money now, would we? Finally, the one you've all been waiting for. Number 1! Seems pretty obvious, but do make sure nothing gets through. At the end of the round, you'll get yourself a super feature. This is pretty much the end game to Road Trip. The amount of damage it'll do is depicted by the amount of lives you have left. So, all 5 lives means 100% power. And 100% power will mean total destruction. This does mean that if you don't manage to blow up enough of those buildings during the time on the road, this super feature will do the rest for you. We'll have more Burnout Crash soon!